ClariceThe Silence Is Over Season 1 Episode 1 Editors Rating 3 stars. ClariceThe Silence Is Over Season 1 Episode 1 Editors Rating 3 stars. Photo, Brooke Palmer, CBS. Nearly 30 years to the day after The Silence of the Lambs debuted across America, Valentine's Day 1991, for those of you who like a good ironic release date, we're going back to the basement. Written by showrunners Jenny Lumet and Alex Kurtzman and directed by CBS journeywoman Maja Vrvilo. Cold Case, Hawaii 5-0. Clarice's premiere episode is a continuation of the story of young FBI Agent Clarice Starling, who engaged in a battle of wits with one serial killer in order to wage a battle of bullets with another. Due to a complicated rights situation, the name of the former is verboten, while the latter lingers as a catalyst for Clarice's post-traumatic stress disorder. The big question for viewers is whether the shadow cast by the absent Hannibal Lecter, himself the subject of a TV series spin-off, a sequel, 2 prequels, and a Michael Mann cult classic, to say nothing of the source novels by Thomas Harris, obscures too much to make this a show worth watching. As the series begins, it's been months since FBI trainee Clarice Starling, Rebecca Breeds, burst into the basement of misogynistic serial killer Buffalo Bill, Simon Norwood, shown in snippets that mimic Ted Levine's work in the role from the film to a T, and rescued his would-be victim Catherine Martin, Marnee Carpenter. In that time Clarice has become famous, dubbed the face of the FBI, a role to which she is temperamentally completely unsuited. It's not her cup of tea professionally, either, as she prefers working with data in the behavior science unit's basement to field work. Clarice has a similarly fraught relationship with the Bill case itself. While she puts herself through the emotional ringer by attending a hearing in order to listen to statements from the victims' families, she refuses to accept Catherine's phone calls. Clarice does not want to see herself as another of Bill's victims, despite how close he came to killing her. Talking to Catherine, the only other survivor, would mark Clarice as a survivor herself, and she wants nothing to do with that sobriquet. Catherine's mother Ruth, Jayne Atkinson, sees things differently. Having ascended from the Senate to the position of Attorney General largely on the strength of her very personal stake in the battle against violent crime, she's determined to use Clarice's high public profile to the benefit of her work in the AG's office. So she extracts Clarice from the basement and thrusts her back onto the front lines as part of ViCAP, the Violent Criminal Apprehension Program. Her first case, an investigation into 2 dead bodies that bear all the hallmarks of a serial killer. To a fault, in fact.